the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And tonight, we'll see Andre Drummond, one of the more voracious rebounders in league history. But Shaq, where does he stand as a franchise-level player?
Well, he affects winning, but he can hurt the floor spacing, Kenny.
Well, if this was in the 90s, you know, his offense, he could become a franchise player. But the way the game is played now, it's not. But he has a consistent motor, and he is a beast.
You know who else is a beast?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan, standing by courtside.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Guys, Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet, but at player introductions, they say 7'2" center, Joel Embiid. Now, Brett Brown says when you stand next to him, you understand the difference between 7 feet and 7'2". He's a big man, Kevin.
He is tremendous size and skill to match, DA. Thanks. Tonight, a battle of up-and-comers. It'll take a lot of energy, Steve, but also some mistakes.
Yeah, turnovers for young guys. That's usually what turns the game around. And you can see the lack of experience. They missed their defensive rotations, and then when the game gets tight, they started to force shots. And it's fun to watch these kids grow up. But if I think of your coaching staff, you're trying to speed up their experience because it's probably not fun to coach when they're youngsters.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson and Bullock are the 1 and the 2. The athletic front pair is Griffin and Drummond. And it's Robinson. In at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Left side, Griffin. Back to Jackson. Robinson goes in, and they pick up 2.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Redick. To the middle, got a piece of it. Here's Embiid, and he banks in the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
They recover it, and that one, good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Covington. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Simmons inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Jackson has the open look. A miss that time would have put him up. 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and doesn't force shots.
And here are the 76ers now, following the 3 by Detroit. Redick passes to Simmons. The baseline jumper goes down. Simmons got his second bucket.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Drummond up top, guarded by Embiid. Here's Griffin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
We know how strong Griffin is, but he has the ability also to adjust his body in midair to draw the contact.
And Blake Griffin draws a lot of fouls from the defense. And you look at his percentage, Steve, at the line. He's turned a weakness certainly into a strength.
It's been a reflection of his work ethic. Year after year, we've seen him make steady improvement at the line.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
The former five-star recruit, first overall pick in the draft. Griffin's been slowed down only by injuries.
Now here's Redick. Back to Saric. Passes it to Simmons. And the three ball is good. Simmons got his third basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The drive by Jackson. And it's blocked by Simmons.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that. And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
What's up?
And that one misses. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism, and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
The 76ers making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. On the free throw, no good. Steve, for the Pistons, improving chemistry on and off the court has been a big focus.
Yes, locker room leadership and pieces that fit together on the court. It's about building a team in every sense of the word.
Here's Drummond after J.J. Redick's bucket. Drummond finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Here's Fultz. The dish to Simmons, and it's sent back by Drummond. To the inside, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Robinson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And it's 9 points for Robinson.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
The Pistons leading. Jackson kicks to Griffin. Over Simmons. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I like that good read by Griffin. Big-time score with versatility.
From deep, the 76ers with another miss.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him, because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
Covington with the bucket.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Drummond with it. Now defended by Embiid. And Griffin, here we go. He gets it in there. Griffin's got 9 points.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Outside Griffin with 4 seconds on the clock, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When you put a smaller player on Blake, he has the ability to drive it, draw contact, and get to the free throw line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That's good from Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin hits them both. Redick for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
A little joke right at the buzzer.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. On the court for the Pistons, Smith is out there with Robinson. Then it's John Lure. Then it's Johnson. And it's Griffin in at the center position. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's Philadelphia's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Griffin against Embiid, poked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Robinson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Robinson's got 11 points.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
And Chandler sends it back. Redick for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
There are some shooters that you can't lose sight of. Redick doesn't miss those.
Now here is Robinson. He's got 11. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Redick against Robinson. Goes up on the high post. He squares up and sinks it. And that's 13 points for J.J. Redick.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 7. And here's Chandler from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Smith kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Johnson. from 13 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Now we know Stanley Johnson was a 4-time state champion in high school in California, 3 gold medals with the U.S. youth teams, Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. I mean, he did it all. A lot of winning in his background.
You know, he plays the game with ultra confidence. He's fearless. Doesn't care who you are. He's coming head on.
Here's Griffin. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Lures got himself on the board with 3 there.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Chandler's shot, good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Smith.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Philadelphia's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Simmons inside the line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Some changes for Philadelphia. Sharge checked in for T.J. McConnell. Robert Covington comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for J.J. Redick. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Reggie Bullock comes in for Robinson.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bounce pass, Smith to the paint. Here's Griffin. Good D by Embiid.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Smith. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Outside Jackson, and it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Simmons against Johnson. Simmons dishes to Covington. The 15-footer again, Philadelphia.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Outside Griffin. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Fultz. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. 76ers on top, up by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused, and give us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. A big night so far for J.J. Redick. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
As we return to Philadelphia, we give you a scenic view of the downtown skyline of this terrific city. A stunning sight. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
Well, isn't it nice to have a go-to guy who can punish you inside?
Here's Jackson. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. Saric is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. And it's Simmons in at the point guard.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
A 3 from Simmons. Here's Embiid, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Embiid's got 13.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
Jackson passes to Bullock. Back to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson finds Drummond. And the rejection by Embiid, but he stays with it. And that one's good. Drummond. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Redick with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the left wing, here's Griffin. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Simmons. And that one is good. Simmons got 11.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
And Drummond kicks to Jackson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
The 76ers leading by 9. Saric passes to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Griffin with the steal. Feeds to Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Good shot.
No good on the free throw. Smitty, no doubt you had an outstanding jump shot. Talk about the difference in approach when you're a catch-and-shoot guy versus a pull-up off the dribble shooter.
Yeah, catch and shoot is obviously totally different mechanics, Kevin. You're waiting for somebody to pass it. You're obviously getting your mind set to be able to get yourself in position, get your feet right, and obviously shooting the basketball. Pulling up off the dribble, sometimes it tends to what the defense gives you. And that is an art to see guys like Steph and those guys, Kevin Durant and LeBron, who's added that, to being able to be comfortable shooting the basketball off the dribble. That is the hardest part about shooting it, pulling up off the dribble versus catch and shoot.
So as a great shooter, you think that is just, that's the very top. But your admiration is very high for guys that can do that well.
Yeah, because you don't have time to get your feet set and get your mechanics right when the ball is in the air versus having it in your hand.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. McConnell kicks to Covington. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's in fuego right now. When he gets like this, he's hard to stop.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Saric. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jackson. McConnell with it. Covington finds McConnell. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Lure. Bullock dishes to Lure. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jackson, that's good.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
McConnell passes to Covington. McConnell scanning the floor. Outside, Redick. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Kennard's checked in. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Jackson. He's got 14. Pass to Lure. Bullock kicks to Jackson. From 17 feet out. And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Saric against Lure. With the fadeaway. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. It's a 13-point game.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Stolen by Lure. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Pistons. Smith comes in for Jackson. It's Covington on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Covington's got 15.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there it is for him.
That's where it starts, for sure, at the defensive end. Comebacks are always triggered by aggressive D, and that was anything but aggressive there.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 14 and on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Smith and Kennard are in the backcourt. John Lure's out there with Pachulia, and it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Fultz dishes to Saric. Again, Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Back to Smith. The pass to Lure. Now here's Bullock. Defended by Covington. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. Bullock good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Smith. Chandler with the block. Covington finds Saric. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Bucket is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smith the pass to Kennard. Sinks that one from the post.
As you can imagine, this is where Zaza gets most of his points, right in that painted area.
Passes it to Covington. Outside, Redick. Lure against Chandler. He kicks to Fultz. Over Smith. Dishes it to Lure. Pass to Kennard. 6 to shoot. And it's Smith penetrating. Good on the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Fultz dishes to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And with as much news and worry that Fultz's jump shot has caused, you forget just how deadly he is going at the rim.
Yeah, has no problem cutting through the defense like a hot knife through butter. I tell you, Ben Simmons said he hates guarding Fultz in practice as it is impossible to stay in front of him. Just a very shifty player who uses his great handles to get into the teeth of the defense.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Fultz. And a different look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Pachulia. Griffin comes in for Lure. Robinson's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Smith.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Griffin inside, covered by Sharch. That one drops for him. 21 points for Blake Griffin.
He has the ability to get hit, stay up in the air, and to finish the play. That's Blake Griffin.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Redick against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Tries it from the top of the key. And stolen by Simmons. Inside. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Here's Jackson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Simmons. 1:44 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Covington kicks to Simmons. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And all Simmons needs is a little bit of space. He's dynamite off the pass.
Pistons trailed by 19. Robinson finds Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for J.J. Redick.
You know, coming into tonight, hard to say if his intention was to take over the way he did, but as the game evolved, it became clear that he was the alpha dog on the offensive end.
It's stolen by Johnson. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. He gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 21.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
And it's blocked.
And when you look at the stats, Zaza, not a great shot blocker, but gets all of that one.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Kennard, the pass to Griffin. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Throwing his weight around, Blake Griffin converting through contact on that play.
Here's McConnell. Over Smith. It falls. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
Thank you, my friend, my brother, and all NBA fans all over the world. I hope you guys enjoy my video game, my friend, my brother. And for sure, my friend, my brother, we will see it again next time for sure, my friend, my brother. Hope you have a good time, a good day, a great day, a good night, and a good dream, my friend, my brother. Thank you for watching again. See you next.